time he locked me in containers with his shipment of kids. There were kids in there that didn't speak English. There were kids that were sick and that were already dying.
A new video is going viral in which an unconfirmed truck driver who allegedly used to work for Diddy is exposing some dark truth. Now, before I get into it, I want to make sure that this is all alleged, only because this so-called truck driver has not given any proof. According to this story circulating online, this driver was promised a cool meal for 2 rides, half of that cash in hand before even hitting the road, and the rest once the job's done. This gig, hauling some super secretive cargo allegedly to Diddy's pad, rumored to be tucked close to a shipping container spot. When they rolled up to Diddy's Detroit mansion, this man spilled that he and his colleague saw the crew unloading these locked up, heavily guarded containers. And man, it didn't take much to think the worst, like human cargo level worst.
Letting the familiar sound of classic rock filled the cab. My partner sat beside me, staring out the window or occasionally glancing at the map. But as the night wore on, I started to hear something. Faint at first, almost like a whisper. It was a muffled sound, coming from the trailer behind us. At first I thought it might just be the cargo shifting, but the longer I listened, the less it sounded like something natural. It was rhythmic, almost like a knock, and it sent a chill down my spine. When we stopped to switch drivers, I mentioned the sound to my partner. He nodded, his expression grim, and admitted he'd heard it too, but he brushed it off, saying it was probably nothing. "We're in the middle of nowhere," he said. "Sounds like that aren't unusual out here." His words didn't comfort me, but I decided to let it go. I grabbed a quick meal, climbed into the back of the cab, and tried to get some sleep.